Hey, how's it going? It's Ari here. Hopefully you are doing well. In today's video, I want to talk about this audio clip that I've actually been listening to for, the past few months actually. So it's this audio clip called The Strangest Secret. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's by Earl Nightingale. He was pretty much the guy who pretty much kind of invented the concept of personal development. So when The Strangest Secret came out around, like kind of in the 1950s. This was like around the time where there was like a lot of, like depression going on. It was a very, depressive era. And when he put this out there, it was something that really helped change a lot of people's lives. This really helped with, getting a lot of people in, a much better mindset. People started to really, start doing well. And this was really what allowed Earl Nightingale to pretty much become famous. And, his name, became like very big name in the personal development industry. And in this video, I want to talk specifically about the Strangest Secret, and I want to give my personal analysis. So if you have not heard the Strangest Secret yet, I will have a link to that in the description, where if you want to check that out, you're more than welcome to do so. But so the Strangest Secret is pretty much about the difference between those who, they become successful versus those who, struggle in life, those who are successful versus the failures. And it really comes down to ultimately your mindset. It really comes down to your thoughts. It comes down to what it is that you're telling yourself. It really comes down to what it is that you choose to focus on. See, a lot of people, they go through life, constantly focusing on things to be negative about. And generally, it's a lot easier. Our brains are naturally wired where, we're naturally focused more on things to be negative, angry or upset about. And, what generally tends to happen is when you focus on this type of stuff, you end up attracting more things to be negative about in your life. So, something like the news, which, with the news, there's a lot of negativity on there. And the reason why it focuses a lot on, negative events is because, things that are negative are designed to really, capture your attention more. So something that is rather positive, people generally don't care much about that because, well, it's not something that is like, shocking, and a lot of people tend to focus more on things that are, negative, which that is pretty much the reason why most people, living on this planet are not exactly where they're at, not entirely happy with, the current lifestyle that they have. And thus, this is pretty much why most people are living a life that they, sorry, there's like flies like all around me. Get away from me. So yeah, this is why most people generally go through life, feeling unhappy, and, they don't really have the lifestyle that they want. So with The Strangest Secret, Earl Nightingale pretty much puts this concept of creating your own goal card. So whatever it is that you truly want in life, whether that is, freedom, whether it's more money, whether it's a certain position in life, a certain job position, or maybe you're looking to build, a nice, beautiful family. Whatever it is you're looking to really achieve in your life, the concept is you would write it down on a little card that you would carry it with you wherever you go. Something like a little, business card almost that you would, carry it with you in your wallet. And, you just look at it several times throughout the day, once when you wake up, a few times throughout the day, and then, of course, once before you go to bed. And the reason why this is so powerful is actually because, what it is that you focus on is generally what you will attract more of. So if you are thinking about your goal, whatever it is, if you're thinking about it on a daily basis and you are adding lots of emotion to it, lots of positive emotion towards that, and, you are, reaffirming in your brain that it is actually real and it's coming, then it's actually going to come to you. So that is generally the concept of a goal card. And this is something that, when he first started speaking about this, it's something that really changed a lot of lives. So a lot of people started to really focus on this, and they began focusing more on positive things in their life. And therefore, when they did this, it helped, manifest a lot more, positivity in their life. They became a lot happier. And this is something that, something that actually my mentor recommends is that, you listen to this, on a daily basis. So whatever it is you're going for, you would, you could start listening to this, either every morning or every night before you go to bed. And then, you would have to look at your goal card, every single day. So Earl Nightingale, he actually recommends that, you listen to that audio recording, on a very often. And he also suggests that you look at your goal card every single day because, our minds are very much like, it's very much like a garden, you will always get back what you're willing to put out there. That is a universal law, kind of like, the law of gravity. Like if I, you know what, I'll even do it on video actually. So like if I jump up, I mean, I know this is, fairly obvious, but like if I jump up right now, I will always go down. So that is generally the concept, that is the law of gravity right there. And it's pretty much the same with, all these other universal laws. You will always get back what it is that you are willing to put out there. So if you're only willing to, like if you're looking to build some sort of online business, generally when you're looking to build any sort of business, you will need to, of course, invest in yourself. You will need to invest in your skill sets. You will need to invest in certain tools in order to really build your business. But a lot of people are, they're oftentimes looking to avoid doing that. They're looking to really cut corners. And this is something that really causes a lot of people to never reach the level of success that they want to, because the law of compensation is you will always get back what it is that you are willing to put out there. So if you are looking to just, cut corners, you're just looking for a quick and easy way to make a buck online, then, it's going to be very difficult for you to actually see any sort of long-term results, because ultimately it really comes down to, for one, investing in yourself, and two, you have to be willing to provide, a very good service to people. You have to be willing to provide lots of value in other people's lives. And they say that, your income level is generally measured by the amount of, value that you're putting out there in the marketplace. So, for instance, someone that is, sweeping the floors at like McDonald's, these people are generally very easy to replace because, well, they're not very valuable. It doesn't make them a bad person necessarily. It just means that what it is that they chose to do isn't, that much of a valued position. Now you look at someone that is, they're very skilled at, like marketing, right? And, they're very good when it comes to, teaching others that, or, maybe they're good at, showing people how to get in better shape, things like that. These are things that are generally much more valuable. And if you could really focus on becoming an authority in whatever niche it is that you are getting into, then it's going to be a lot harder to actually replace you, because a lot of people, they just want to, shove a product down someone's throats and hope that they buy. A lot of people are just looking to, okay, what's the easiest way to, generate a commission online, or what's this, how can I, get into something and just quickly recruit someone in without having to do much work on my end. And that is ultimately the wrong mindset, so you want to have that mindset where you are willing to put out as much value in the marketplace as possible. And that's generally the message of The Strangest Secret. That is really what Earl Nightingale talks about, is, you will always get back what it is that you're willing to put out there. And, also, it really comes down to having the right mindset as well. So if you have, your goal card that you choose to create, which is something that, in the my number one program that I recommend, my mentor actually, introduces this concept, and he has you create a goal card before you even, start, marketing or anything else like that. So that's something that he really focuses on, and it's very much centered around, not just how could I get results with promoting this product, but more so getting you in the right mindset first, because that's ultimately, the most important thing. If you have, the wrong mindset, where you don't see yourself as someone that's worthy of, reaching the level of success that you want, then ultimately it doesn't matter, what it is you do, because, your mindset is always going to be, holding you back. So that's really the message that I wanted to put out there. Again, if you have not heard The Strangest Secret and you want to check it out, I will have that linked in the description. I mean, then again, I don't know why you'd be watching this if you haven't heard The Strangest Secret, but ultimately, if you haven't heard it, you could check that out in the description. And then if you'd like to learn how you could build a profitable business online, whether it's through affiliate marketing, whatever it is you're looking to promote online, there will be a link in the description where you could check out my number one recommended program, and this will pretty much give you a free webinar that you could attend, and it will show you how to become an independent marketer. So you could check that out there, see what you think, and let me know what you thought in the comments section down below. Be sure to share this with anyone whom you feel could benefit. There's a let me see if I can find that. There it is. I wasn't sure if I was going to catch that on camera. There's like a plane going by. You're ruining my video. Alright, so as I mentioned, be sure to check that out in the description, see what you think. Let me know what you thought in the comments section down below. Share this with anyone whom you feel could benefit, and take care.